With models such as the Lange 1 and FP Jaune Octa Réserve de Marche already having become modern classics, time is ripe for other unusual, even unorthodox dial layouts for wristwatches. Accordingly, the so-called regulator watches seem to be also enjoying an intriguing resurgence. But what is a regulator watch? Where does the term come from? And what might make such a dial layout desirable on a modern wristwatch? Let's take a closer look at the origins of the concept and consider a couple of recent examples that bring something unique to the table. Long before the advent of modern chronometric precision, most clocks were only accurate within about 5 minutes per week. Regulator clocks, with their weighted and geared mechanisms, offered a more accurate alternative. When properly adjusted, they could be actually accurate within 10 seconds per month. The increased level of accuracy allowed the scientists at the time to take proper measurements. You might even say that this technical advancement saved lives. With the proliferation of regulator clocks in the United States in the late 19th century, railroad employees began to synchronize their pocket watches by taking regulator clocks in the stations as their point of reference, thereby reducing the number of train collisions. More pertinently to horological history, versions of regulator clocks took a central place in many clock and watch shops and manufacturers around the world. With the hours, minutes, and seconds separated out to discrete dials, regulator clocks set the standard for accuracy in terms of manufacturing, repairs, and synchronization. Such regulator clocks gave prominence to the minute hand by placing it at the center, thereby allowing a precise reading at a quick glance. In their modern interpretation for wristwatches, then, regulator displays represent a certain ideal of legibility and precision, one that is solidly rooted in horological history. Brands as diverse as Laurent Ferrier, Zinn, Hamilton, and Glashütte Original have all released their own iterations of the concept over the years. And one might say that Lucerne-based manufacturer Chrono Swiss have built their entire brand identity around the aesthetic. It's already been 10 years since Patek Philippe released the first regulator-style wristwatch in their history, 5235G. Executed in white gold and elevated by the addition of an annual calendar, a signature Patek complication, this unique blend of horological history and technical innovation also came with the high-tech trio of movement components, a Pulsomax escapement, a Spiromax balance spring, and a Gyromax balance. If the inclusion of these parts from Patek's Advanced Research Division made this watch difficult to obtain initially, 5235 now presents a relative value proposition for a Patek Philippe annual calendar on the secondary market. The annual calendar with the regulator-style display is represented in the current Patek lineup by the 5235/50R. With the neat addition of a dual-time function and with its unique design elements such as the hinged caseback and the talon-like lugs, the now discontinued Vacheron Constantin Malte dual-time regulator, reference 42005, represents an even more attractive value proposition. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share far and wide to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And stay tuned for further content on our shared passion for wristwatches.